Yay. You have everything in you to make somebody's day awesome. We can have the lights back for just a minute. We're going to do a lot of meditation throughout the next few minutes, but I want to go over a couple of things. Did everybody get their packet with the 5 stones? And did everybody get the card with the questions on it? Everybody has it? If not, John's got them for you in the back. Okay, awesome. You have everything in you to make somebody's day awesome. What a cool thing. I mean, it's not even you have everything in you to fix the world or although you do. That's not even what he has challenged us to do. He's challenged us to make somebody's day awesome today. And just by making somebody's day awesome today, we are going to change the world, right? So did anybody practice, I'm getting a funny sound here. Did anybody practice the superhero pose during the week? Anybody have cause to practice it? All right, we got some takers. All right, you know I'm going to make you do it. Everybody stand if you can. For those of you who weren't here last week, I'll go over it. Yay. Feet, shoulder width apart, hands, fists, and then on your hips and shoulders back. Now, just imagine all the force of God coming in through the top of your head, permeating every soul of your body, strengthening every muscle, vitalizing and revitalizing the blood, circulating through your body. You have everything within you that you need to be happy, joyous, and free, one day at a time, being of maximum service to God and those around you. Amen. All right. Everybody feel better? You're welcome to have a seat. So that is the superhero pose. In case you weren't here last week, I wanted to make sure you got it. Since we all are going to work on being the divine, perfect masterpiece that God wants us to be. We're coming into November. Like next week is pretty cool. We've got Harold Correa. He's going to come and talk about I ain't afraid of no ghosts for Halloween. That'll be fun. And if you have children or grandchildren, please have them wear their costumes to church next week. That'll be a lot of fun for them and for us. We'll get to see them. So let's do that. And then we go into November, which is going to be a whole month of gratitude. And it's going to start off with Kathy Beasley. She's got a great book to introduce the first week of November, and then the whole month of just being grateful. Does that sound exciting to anybody other than me? Yeah. Yes. Gratitude, the great multiplier. The loaves and fishes multiply with gratitude. So that's really an awesome thing. Whole month. Then we go into the Christmas holidays, which is a wonderful thing, right? So we've got all that planned. And in January, we move into a prosperity consciousness. So throughout all of this gratitude, then rebirthing in Christmas, and then prosperity in January. What I want us to be focused on individually is being the best that we can be at whatever that is. Whether it's washing cars, or speaking, or doing outreach, or checking somebody out at the grocery store. You have everything in you to make somebody's day awesome. And we've gone over the 5 basic unity principles. And Miss Nancy Burns was kind enough to put all of these lovely stones into a bag for us. Let's give her a round of applause. going to ask you to take them out of the bag one at a time, because we're going to go over them. We're going to remind ourselves that this is our spiritual toolkit. It's part of our spiritual toolkit. We have the truths that we know in these 5 principles. We have them in our pocket. At any time, we can pull them out and help us through whatever the situation is. You're having a little difficulty, you're starting to get afraid. What's the tool that you have? Pull out your clear stone. Hold it in your hand. The truth and knowledge that we know is our first principle. God is the only true source in the universe and in my life. God the good, omnipotent. God is all knowledge. God is all power. And God is everywhere present. We know this. It's one of our basic principles. So we can take fear, we can put it in a little bubble, and we can move it over to the side. That fear is only going to have the power that we give it. Because the only true source of power in our lives is God. That's our clear stone. All right. Why do we know that we have everything within us that we could possibly ever need? Why do we know this? Yes! Ding, 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 ding. She gets an A+. I am that I am. Pull out your green stone. Rub it. Feel how smooth it is. Give it some love and some energy. We are born in the image and likeness of God. Therefore, we have that divinity within us. We are capable of anything we want to do. If we only knew how powerful we truly were. And some of us are on our way of knowing that, right? And that's what I want to do today, is set ourselves up for what would be God's divine picture of me if I knew that I have access to every gift God has to offer. What would my life look like? What would I be doing? That's your green stone. And remember, anytime you start to doubt yourself and start to doubt that you're on the right path, pull out your green stone. Born in the image and likeness of God. And then your clear stone. God is the only true source of my life. It's not my employer. It's not that person who signs the check. It's only God. It's the true source of power in our lives. Then our yellow stone. Now this stone, we should all have this one like implanted. Have you seen those derm jewels that people have put in? We should have this one put in like a derm stone on our wrist or something so we can see it, because the yellow is our third principle, which tells us that what we think, feel, act, we create our reality. If I could remember that when I'm in the middle of being mad at somebody, or when I'm in the middle of judging somebody, or when I've decided that I'm bored and somebody should fix it, this is the stone. This is the stone. We have access to everything that we need. God is the only true source. We create our reality. Why am I bored? Because I've decided I want to be bored. When will I feel better? Oh, my best friend, I know a few of you have met her, Linda. I love her dearly. Probably about 15 years ago, I was heartbroken. I was miserable. This is also a dear friend of mine, and he was around during that time. You know, Roxanne was not feeling good. And one day I looked at her, and she was so kind to me always. I looked at her and I said, when am I going to feel better? she looked at me as sincerely as she could, with as much love as she could muster, and said, as soon as you want to feel better. I didn't know whether to scream, throw something at her, start crying. As soon as you want to. And I thought, what a gift. I can feel my grief, understand that I'm grieving, and yet I can come out and have a good time with you. I can put that grief over here knowing that I can come back later, do my journaling, do my work, do my prayer work, and grieve and experience that and not forget that it's happening, but I can still live my life. My experience is completely up to me. If I come with this tape to my arm, you guys will understand why. All right, the pink stone. Through prayer and meditation, we continue our contact with God. Through prayer and meditation, we receive the guidance that we talked about in our daily word today. Not our mortal mind that looks out here and says, oh, I need that, there's not enough of that, I need to go here, they're doing that, so I need to do that, or not that one, but divine mind in prayer and meditation to receive divine guidance, divine intelligence for our lives. That's your pink stone. Feel that one. When you do your meditative work, take out your pink stone, hold it in your hand, and know that the truth that we know is that through prayer and meditation, we receive divine guidance in our lives. And then the blue stone. We have to walk the walk, knowing what we know, to be happy, joyous, and free a day at a time, being of maximum service to God and those around us. Blue stone, we have to walk the walk. And it has a flip side to it. Not only do we have to walk it to be happy, but we have to walk it to be happy. That sounded so weird. Not only because we get something out of it if we do it. We have to walk the walk because we know what we know. You can't unknow. You took a bite from the tree of knowledge and you can't throw it away. You've taken the bite from the tree of knowledge and you can't unknow what you know. So you have no choice but to walk forward in this path. Even if we try to stray off a little bit, ouch, pain puts us back into the middle, back out to the edge, back into the middle. Right? So those are our 5 stones. You've got them in a little kit. They're part of your spiritual toolkit. Keep them, love them, own them. Let them be a reminder to you of the truths that we know. Now, over the next few months, we're going to develop more tools. We're going to see more gifts that we have, but this is our start of our spiritual toolkit. You can go ahead and turn off the lights. I want everybody to start to get comfortable. You have this beautiful peach-colored paper. If everybody has a pen, there should be one in the seat back in front of you. You can grab the hymnals if you want to use them to write on, but I did put them on heavy paper to help a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take some time. I want you guys to think about all the gifts that you have access to. I don't want you to think about all the reasons why you can't be the perfect you. I want you to think about what is it that God wants from me today. And as we do the meditation, I will ask you these questions one at a time. and then you take a moment, write down what you received during your meditation. So for right now, get settled, get your pen, get your paper, but you're not going to write yet. You're not going to write until I ask you the question. Then we're going to start into a meditation.
I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full. My mind is free.
What idea is the universe trying to express through me? What idea is the universe trying to express through me? Write that on your paper.
I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free.
What must I become to manifest the vision that I see? What must I become to manifest the vision that I see?
I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free.
What gifts and talents do I already have that will help me achieve the vision? What gifts and talents are already mine to assist me in manifesting the vision?
I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free.
What things keep me from becoming that vision? What things do I do that keep me from becoming that vision? What ideas and beliefs keep me from becoming that vision?
I journey I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free.
What habits, thought patterns, and beliefs do I need to release? What habits, thoughts, beliefs do I need to release to become my vision?
I am the Holy One, walking the perfect journey. I am awake and holy. My heart is full, my mind is free. Home, home, home.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, or our presence automatically liberates others. So I challenge each and every one of you today. Don't fear the fabulousness that you are. Welcome it, love it, nurture it. Move toward your vision, knowing that God-given, it is absolutely possible. And so it is. Amen.